I'm David Benson, and I bought the DEEMS device. It's a stack of magnets within a holder and another magnet on the surface. It puts out a magnetic field from the magnets that interface with the tissues in the body, and one side of it will actually put energy into the tissues, and the other side will pull energy from the tissues. And I use it on my left knee, which I have kind of bone on bone, and I'm trying to stimulate the stem cells to grow again in that knee to produce more cartilage. So the DEEMS is reducing the pain that I had been experiencing when I overwork that knee during my daily routines.
My name is Patrick Davis. I recently bought a DEEMS device, and it's been marvelous. I suffer with asthma, and for the past couple of days, it's been gone since I've been using it. I've been sleeping next to it, and it just opened up my lungs. The first day I had it, I haven't thought about my asthma since, and it's been 3 days. Before I bought it, I tried it for like 5-10 seconds and just felt the energy right away. And yeah, I'm really happy that I have this device now.
Hi, I'm Christina Lynn, and I have just had an amazing healing. I'm so blessed today that I met a wonderful man named Chris, and he helped me to try his DEEMS device, and it is amazing. It has got off-the-earth technology that's just amazing. My knee was in a lot of pain. I'd been walking all around a conference where he was showing these, and I asked him if I could try it, and within about 30 minutes, all the pain in my knee was gone. Then I put it on my lower back. Within about 15 to 20 minutes, all the pain there was gone. I've ordered one, and I recommend it if you haven't tried it. If you're having any kind of ongoing pain, or I just felt wonderful after I used it. Whatever you may need, get a DEEMS device.
Yes, your DEEMS device is amazing. It works very well, and my background is engineering, mechanical engineering. I did a lot of engineering for different companies, worked for other companies for years.
I feel it's a revolutionary tool.
Yeah, like I love it. It's absolutely fantastic.
I can feel that the intense power. At night I just kind of relax with it.
Let's see, I would describe it as a gentle but powerful force field.
It's very grounding. It's very calming. So those who don't understand that it's a gentle frequency. It's not a jolt of the body. It's not going to rock and roll your system.
The feeling is hard to describe. It's not something I've ever felt before. It's like pleasant, low-level energy.
It's fun to play with it. I definitely recommend anybody that does energy healing to get the DEEMS. It's a powerful tool. You can carry it anywhere.
Immediately, so it was like a light fracture, like on a scale of 1 to 10, the pain was like a constant 6. And I didn't use my hand. I couldn't really articulate my fingers and do this. And so I held the DEEMS to it. First thing I did with the red dots towards it on top, and it immediately soothed the pain. So I had a dull pain, and it went from a 6 down to like a 3 worth of dull pain. I went, whoa.
Really works. And this was only like 15 minutes treatment.
So immediately, the first time I ever even used the device, that was the first thing I noticed. I just put it around here, and it just opened up.
So the DEEMS was definitely, I was using it as a painkiller. Certain areas are sprained my back or something, like I'll hold it over there for a while. I give it 10 or 15 minutes all the time.
And I've got some ankle injuries. My whole life, through sports and things like that, I've twisted my ankle quite a few times, particularly the right ankle. So I would use it on the ankle as well.
I put that device on the scrape. It just took it away, took pain away, takes pain away right now. It immediately takes pain away.
I've been using it because I have a little arthritis. Sometimes I'll bring it to bed with me because it feels, really good to just have the energy next to me.
I'm working in the healthcare, and I'm walking like all day.
and my feet hurt, I can take the DEEMS device with a red dot like down, like 50 centimeters. 1 minute, 1/2 minute, the pain is gone. The pain is gone. You can feel that I have walked all day. I can feel it, but it don't hurt anymore.
I just was focusing on the pain part because if there's anyone that's watching this that has scoliosis, they'll know what I go through. And it's, very difficult sometimes to just keep going because it's just nonstop. I mean, it comes and goes, but it's, doesn't go away completely, except, when I use this, I have total relief.
So I kind of had resigned to the fact that I would probably have problems with my knees for the rest of my life. And when I saw this DEEMS device, I was like, you know what? This feels good. I'm just gonna give it a try. And it seemed to grow stronger in areas where I had most problems. Left it like that, went to bed, and the next morning I wake up and my knees are stiff. Like, whoa, what's going on here? But it felt like they were actually healing for the first time in God knows how many years. So I was like, okay, something is clearly happening. So we have to keep this up. Then I noticed that, hey, when I turn it around, I use the other side, it actually improves even more. I couldn't believe the results. The DEEMS device basically triggered my healing.
I have a nerve disorder in my body. For like 20 years, I went down the rabbit hole with the medicine and the nerve blocks. And well, the DEEMS actually helps it release. And all the stuck energy moves graciously where it needs to not create the muscle contractions. So it's retraining my body not to be in overload. It's retraining my cellular memory to release and learn a new program. And to me, that's invaluable.
I noticed that one of my biggest triggers that I used to have, like emotional triggers, it was gone. So I didn't get triggered anymore.
Emotions are stored in every organ, mitochondria, every part of our cell. Even using this will help restore that.
When I was able to make it, out of bed and lay on the floor because I was just so weak and exhausted from the seizure, I don't have words. It's very unexplainable. But you could visibly see my body releasing. I wasn't moving, like I was just flat on my back, and things would just move and release from my spine and my body would shift. To me, the DEEMS means hope. It means hope for whatever ailment you're struggling with.
And I had the most wonderful sleep for months. And I was, whoa, what is happening?
And I could tell that the reason why I was having more pain is the DEEMS was actually pulling it out. It was moving the stuck energy. So I thought that was really, really quite remarkable. And I sleep with it at night because I have problems with my right side with my hip flexors. I really can't sit Indian style per se when I meditate. So I sit in a chair, and I've noticed now I'm more flexible with that muscle. So I just sleep with it basically at night, right on my hip.
My sister came in with a horrible limp. She couldn't put her foot down at all. She had been on the treadmill, messed up her foot on the treadmill. And when she got to my house to pick up my nephew, she was limping, like it was hurting her to even just place her foot down. I had just gotten the DEEMS device that day. So I said, let me try this on you and see if it works. So I had it over her ankle for not even 5 minutes because she had to go. She really had to go. It was only 5 minutes. And she was able to plant her foot and actually roll it walking out of my house. And I needed it at my feet. So when I went to sleep, I sleep with my DEEMS device a lot. I put it at my feet that night, and yes, I felt like, ooh.
If I eat too much or eat certain combinations, even if it's healthy food, my stomach will just, it will stop digesting. it'll literally stop digesting. And when this thing was like a saving grace, I'm telling you, I feel it like it's like telling the food, okay, digest, and just working on my stomach, my intestines. This has been amazing. I can't tell you how amazing this is.
With just the 15 to 30 minutes of using it, to me is like a very deep, much longer meditation, as if I had spent that much time actually. Sometimes it'll take me that long just to get my mind to settle in a meditation, but with the device, I find it actually helps to make that shift. And the way I can describe it is when I'm done after that half hour, or sometimes it's even less. I mean, I don't keep track, but it's probably about a half an hour. It feels like if there's anything that was bothering me, it's sort of like over there, rather than right here. If that makes sense. You know, it's like, okay, I can deal with that tomorrow, or think about that tomorrow. I don't have to bring that to my sleep.
I mean, the DEEMS device is another way to allow oneself to tap into the potentiality of our own divinity, our own ability to heal ourselves.
Again, I know I was only talking about pain, but there's a whole lot of other uses besides pain.
I think the core of the DEEMS device is like I said before, it has a consciousness of the divine energy. Like you cannot manipulate it or go around it or whatever. It's like free energy, but in the pure source. The DEEMS device will help you to balance you in the right position, so you can be here and now. It will understand your level where you are, and some amazing way it balancing you.
It actually makes memories because you can actually go out and enjoy life and not be in pain. So it's like quite the liberator, if you were to say, you know, to be liberated from pain without drugs. This just gives me a lot of hope that the rest of my, whatever, how many years I have left in this incarnation, that I can enjoy my life, and I can watch a lot of other people I know enjoy their life when they start using this device. It's so worth it. You can't put a price on getting rid of pain. I mean, I would sell my house to be out of pain, you know, and I'm on Social Security. I don't have a lot of money, but, you know, something about being freed from that chronic pain is just, all I can tell you is that I was so grateful that I gave it a try. Everyone's going to be a little bit skeptical to begin with because, oh, this piece of metal is going to take my pain away. And I just encourage anybody that is on the fence, that's not sure, should I really, you know, take my hard-earned money and go and get this device? And I just want you to take to heart what I'm saying is that you won't regret it.